Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we are unboxing the new collection from Coco Daisy, which is called Willows. It's the spring collection. It is for the month of March, and it is very much like lakeside lily pads, frogs, and dragonflies, and it is oh so precious. I do love Coco Daisy for alternating their collections between being like a very, say, like almost like a photorealistic illustration, like last month's with Penelope with those gorgeous detailed flowers, and then mixing in these whimsical characters into their collections. After we're obviously working with Coco Daisy for a year now, I do like the alternation between collections in that regard. So the last kit that was like this was November's, which was that like woodsy one. I think it was called Chapters, and it had kind of like a reading slash journaling writing motif, but it had those little like whimsy characters like the squirrel and was it a squirrel and a duck or a fox? I think it was a fox and a squirrel. Love that collection. And so this is very similar. I think it's the same illustrator for the little lily pads and the frogs, and oh so cute. So let me stop talking and let's go over. So remember, I get sent the Dory add-on with the scrapbooking core kit, the pocket card add-on, and then the additional journaling kit. So I always like going over the Dory first. That way you can already see the pattern papers and the illustrations and the collection and get a sense for it, and we'll go to detail with everything else. So here's the opening page of the Dory. So you can already see that willow tree, the dragonfly. Here's the little frog guy, the lily pads, and how it is illustrated. It is truly adorable. So you're going to see a lot of the greens. There's like a minty green, the like apple green, yellows, and whites. Here's a dragonfly repeating pattern. It's really precious. There's a grid. There's some willows. Oh, and then like this like kind of vintage paper look as well. So it looks like a page from a book. Nice bright quote. Repeating pattern. See, and there's that illustration. Love this one. Definitely want to use that one. Love this polka dot. It's like a mint green background with the apple green dot. And here's that vintagey, like collage vibe. Classic stripe. There are the collection colors. Here's that coral peachy color. There's that collage vintage again. And then, you see? Adorbs. Adorbs. Repeating pattern. A little illustration on the top. Oh, and a little illustration on the bottom. You see the little characters? Very, very cute. Okay, so that is the Dory. Let's go through the scrapbooking core kit. So you get 3 little paper clips that have a little heart. They're but like baby pink. This is the washi, which is that mint green with the apple green dot on top. Just trying to feel where it starts. Here we are. So very classic washi. This can go for a lot of things. So that's the washi. We have the alpha. Remember, these are sticky back die cuts in like that, almost like a, what do they call it? Like really like a yellow green. I don't want to say like apple green, but you get the, and you get the alpha, the puffy alpha too. So that's good. So now you can have like nice titles with 2 different font sizes, which I'm already thinking I may do. Here's some etched wood veneer. One says spring. You got the little frog, and this one says picnic. Oh, that was a little sticker that's in the box. The stamp set is also very interesting and like to use it for a lot. So we have the tag. It says when and where here. Then it says rated, and there's 5 stars after it. Favorite on the menu. Another little stamping like grid. And then these bottom words, if you can't read them, this one says yummy, book, movie, snack, show, food, dining out, dine in. And then you got a little icon of a TV, a like movie set like cut thing, a book stack, and then a little sandwich. So that could be used for all sorts of things. So that's exciting. We got a pack, 2 packs of ephemera. This one is mostly just tags. And then this set, so I'll go at that. We have the classic enamel dots with glitter in the colorway. The chipboard. The rub-ons. See? this little illustration. Oh, you know I'll be using it. Okay, so then we have the 2 pieces of white cardstock, and then remember you get 2 each of the 6x8s. So let me flip those over. So here are the patterns. So we have that book page, the illustration, the classic stripe, the sweet dragonfly. The polka dot repeats itself. I really do like it. And then the collage paper looking like. And then let's open up this die cut pack real quick. So the die cuts, I see tags. I see a few icons. Yep, here's March, icon, tags, labels. Here are some of the icon characters. The dragonfly, my favorite part. Rain, rain, go away. A few more illustrations. Tag, 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 tag. And a promise of spring, that one says. So that's all of the tags. Let me just push that off to the top so that we can keep on going with the rest of the kit. So then, you know, I get the pocket cards as well. Okay, and then for the pocket cards, here's the Hello March. The repeat calendar card that we get every month. The frog is adorable. Love that one. St. Patrick's Day. Cute. Cute. Oh. Cute. Very cute cards. And then here are the 4x6s. So cute. So cute. Cute. There's a repeat. Cute. Really good card selection. Love these very much. Okay, and then last but not least, the journaling kit. Okay, and last but not least, the journaling kit. So the washi is the repeating dragonfly. Open it. On a yellow background. So that's the repeat. The journaling card with the journaling prompts. 2 sets of rub-ons. Very, very sweet. Just love them. I do. I like the illustrations. And then all the stickers. So we have the ones that have the little bit of the quotes, and then the washi strips, the icons, and then more washi strips, the days of the week, and a couple of font styles. Do like that. And then all of the dates, the full sheet. Love that. The classic stripe, diagonal stripe. And then the alpha is in that peachy orange color. Love it, love it. All right, so let me clear my desk and let's put together a project with the Willow collection from Coco Daisy. This is for the month of March, and I will leave it linked down below. So let me clear my desk and I'll be right back. Okay, let's get creating in my traveler's notebook, aka the Simple Dory from Coco Daisy. And like I was raving about, the illustration pages are just my favorite. And so this one that kind of had the illustration of like the pond or maybe a lake with all the lily pads and frogs on it was just so cute. In order to kind of still showcase without blocking too much, I just thought of doing a kind of silhouette cutout that was printed on a 4x6 photo paper and just cut me out of it. That way more of the background would show instead of blocking it. And I just happened to also be wearing a like sage green shirt, so the colors worked out perfectly. And it's just a simple selfie. Actually, the selfie was taken like while waiting for my daughter after school, but my story is just about, springtime and what I've been up to at the house. So like I said, I snuggled it right in the edge since the photo ended there, and then I'm just trying to figure out a little cluster on the bottom left corner, just because there's a harsh dark shadow there, and I thought I was gonna cut it out and like make that almost be like the space between my arm and my body, but it was just a shadow, and so I didn't want to look like, you know, I don't even know what I was trying to say. But in essence, I was trying to make a cluster at the bottom. So I'm using two of the die cuts, and I'm cutting one of the die cuts with the frog on a rock, so that it was, what is it called? Like right next to the image. Instead of having a white border, I cut off the white border. So I did that on the side, and then I took all of the little like bunting banner type elements from the chipboard collection, and I'm going to have them arc in that top right corner, so that there's some element. And also I'm just looking at it as like a balance thing, like at least there's something over there and I have something on the opposite corner. I know not everyone thinks about stuff like that, but I certainly do. And then for my title, it's using the cut alphabet so that they are available. And remember that you can take off the backing, and then they're already sticky. So my title is going to be Hello Spring, and hello is going to be with the puffy alphas. I love that the alphas are both in matching colors. It just really adds to the idea that you can play around with font size for making a longer title or having a subtitle with the other alphabets, which, you know, for me, I love that little kind of notion. So here I am just taking a fine liner and drawing a like little, like a line, which is going to indicate like the string for the banners. And since it's in my traveler's notebook and this is my first layout, I want to keep down the bulk, so I am taking off the cardboard backing from the chipboard and having them be more like just regular die cuts. That is a little trick to do so that the bulk isn't there. That way whenever I work on the next page, I won't have that lumpy bumpy area with my layout. And so I do add another sticker quote underneath spring. It kind of fits perfectly between the P and the R, that little negative space right there. And then I will do my journaling off camera, which is about just things I'm planting in our front garden. I live in Florida, remember, so I can technically get started with my landscaping and, you know, plans for growing new plants in my front lawn right now, just because I live in Florida. Adding a bit of washi, and that wraps it up. Okay, that will wrap up this quick layout in my traveler's notebook. I'll do my journaling off camera just so that I can wrap up this video. I have my gray fine liner, and I will be talking about like the plants and seeds that I have purchased for my front lawn to start planting for spring. Remember, I live in Florida, so I can start planting for spring. It's really nice weather down here, despite what the rest of the country is experiencing. But doing the silhouette for the photo is definitely good, and I happen to be wearing the green shirt, so everything just worked out really well. Love the little banner. Love using both fonts. I knew that was going to be something I did. And then the little quote from the sticker sheet and a little piece of washi to tie these two pages together worked out perfectly. All right, I will leave everything I use linked down below. This is the March collection, which will be available at Coco Daisy. Thank you so much for joining. Please subscribe if you haven't done so. Give this video a thumbs up, and until next time.